Hello everyone, welcome to your QMAP class. Congratulations on getting started, and I'm so excited for you to learn everything that you need to learn to be able to go out and be a successful QMAP. My name is Cara. I do own Cara Cares LLC, and I am a licensed practical nurse. I do have some other nurses that do help with some of the practicum oversight of the course, or maybe some different communication aspect. If you're reaching out to the main company's number, there may be some other people that answer your emails or that work with me on this course, but I am the owner and the operator and the one that has created this course for you, along with some great help. So I just want to make sure that I explain some different things and have you set up on your best path to be successful in the course. So I just want to make sure that you understand that everything that is in this course, it is very important that you read all of the directions and everything that's included in all of the slides and all of the components. You want to make sure that each step and each assignment is completed with a blue check mark in your Ed app. There'll be 3 assignments with your prep course certificate upload, your photo ID submission, and your practicum submission. Those are ones that once you submit those, I do have to acknowledge the submission and technically grade them for you to get that blue check mark. So you won't get that blue check mark right away. I always check Ed app multiple times a day, so you don't have to let me know when you've completed things. I get alerts, and I have ways that it lets me know that I need to check that you've submitted your photo ID or maybe one of those other steps. So I continuously am always working on that. With all of that, I submit rosters to the state every Friday. So that means throughout the week, I work on everything, getting it ready for Friday. So maybe I work on it 3 hours on Wednesday, and then I don't work on it again till Friday. But either way, if you have submitted things throughout the week and you're waiting, different things like that, if you don't see something, again, no concern, because I do, again, complete everything on Fridays. The cutoff for submissions to be on a weekly roster is Fridays at 9 p.m. So if you do any work over the weekend or anything like that, it is not guaranteed that you are going to be submitted on that week's roster. Sometimes I can fit some people in last minute, but again, the cutoffs are 9 p.m. on Friday for any submissions. And again, if those submissions need to be acknowledged, I will acknowledge those. Once everything is finished and you complete all the tasks in Ed app, and I've also responded and graded your assignments, the next time that you get into Ed app, it will pop up with your certificate of completion. Depending on your phone settings, you may get some fun confetti and some celebration there. That is your official certificate of completion that you can give to your employer. That certificate does give you the capabilities to start training as a QMAP, so you can train side by side with somebody with that certificate, but you are not able to operate on your own individually as a QMAP to be scheduled on a shift. You have to be scheduled with somebody else training until your name populates on that verification site. On the bottom of your certificate, it does have the verification site for the Colorado Department of Health, where you can go on and you can see your name on the verification site. It'll have my approved training entity information, and the state has now come back with the QMAP IDs, so your IDs are also available there as well. This is where your employer, once your name is visible on that verification site, you are free to go ahead operate as a QMAP in a facility or in an employment situation as a QMAP independently. So again, all that information can be found on your certificate. If there's any point throughout the course that you do need to contact myself or just get in contact with someone about the course, again, it may not be me responding, but the contact information is pretty easy. You can email me at QMAPCara, and Cara is CARA.com, or QMAPCara@gmail.com is my email. And then on my website, QMAPCaracolorado.com, there's a contact us option where there is a phone number for the company. You can also text it, and there's also my email option there, which is really awesome. And then that way too, everything goes straight to the business. You can leave voicemails. Again, the typically responded within 24 hours. If it is something urgent, email is best. That's usually the quickest way to get to me. So the different choices for submitting your practicum, there'll be 3 different choices. So one's going to be a virtual option live over a Zoom, where you're doing that return demonstration. There is a video that's recorded in the assignment, really explaining on how to do that return demonstration, what's expected. There's a checklist for that. So that could be over a Zoom. There will be instructions on how to schedule that Zoom as well. So definitely make sure that you're reading on there how to schedule it. It may be through email, or it may be through the QMAP Cara Colorado website, where you can schedule that appointment. But again, just make sure that when you're submitting that, and if you do want to do this option, that you're looking to make sure that you know how to schedule that Zoom. You may be in a situation where your employer or your facility that you work has scheduled you in a group setting, so you're completing the prerequisites online for this course, and then we'll be doing your practicum hands-on while we're there teaching. Maybe it's myself or another nurse coming to teach for you at your employer. So that's where, again, there will be a form that's filled out there in person, and that will be submitted as the part of the assignment. Or potentially you will be recording the video on your own and submitting it in the assignment. And that's, again, where in the video that I recorded and explained to you just some of those techniques on how to do that demonstration and how to send that back to me as a recorded video, so then I can watch it and proctor you as you do it. The only thing with that video is once you submit it, if you've missed something, that's where we may have to go back and forth, and you may have to submit more if you've missed something, or if you don't submit enough, you wouldn't complete the course until you did. The last option is to have yourself proctored by another nurse. Maybe that's in person, or again over Zoom, or however you set that up with that other nurse. If there's a nurse at the facility or where you work that's willing to work with us at Cara Cares with our QMAP class, that they want to proctor their own employees and help kind of facilitate that step of your course, I have a form, again, that they do that in person with you or over your Zoom with that other nurse if it's not directly me. And then you just, again, submit that form that they've proctored and that they've signed off on you doing that. So all of those forms and all of that is available under the practicum slide and assignment. So that's all there, but I did just want to go over all of that again, just to kind of get people's minds turning and talk about it the first time, so that when you see it, when it comes up, that you have all of that. So again, just a reminder to complete everything. Make sure that, even on the study guide, you go through the very last final slide. You want to make sure that you're taking the pre-test and the test. It's not optional. Everything is required to complete the course. You will not get your certificate of completion until it's done. So it is set up to kind of flow step by step in the order that the assignments are, to help build on each other. So if you read the introduction and go through the disclosure, and then you go into the ID upload, and then you take the prep course. The prep course prepares you for all of the content, and then you're going to learn. And then basically from that, you'll go into the study guide. The study guide is going to give you all of the information and the resources to help you prepare for the test. You'll then take the practice test that is going to have all the questions and things that you need to go through to be successful, and give you the chance. You can take that up to 3 times to practice. Once your final test is complete, that is where you'll be doing the practicum assignment and finishing that as well. So those last 2 parts have those proctor components, so they are something more that's scheduled. Typically with the course, most students spend about 4 to 8 hours in the course total. You have 30 days to complete the course once you create your login to EdApp and you start seeing all of this stuff. So it is timed out. It will start sending you emails and alerting you when you're getting close to your end time. I don't have another way of reactivating your login unless you pay a fee to create another login, because once your login is timed out, there's actually a fee on my side to be able to reactivate you. So that's why it is very important that when you get started, you know that you have 30 days to complete the course. Again, if there's anything throughout the course, any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to use my contact options to reach out to me. I look forward to hearing from you, and I wish you the best of luck in your QMAP course, and just hope you enjoy learning everything that it is you will learn, and have a great day.